Guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. We're back today with another episode of the Transfer League. This is episode 3. We are Brighton today. If you've missed the first 2 episodes with Arsenal and Aston Villa, go check them ones out before you have a look at this one. Basically, the whole idea behind this series, if you haven't seen one before, is we sell every player on our team, and whatever team a player goes to, we have to sign a player in from that team. So for example with Brighton, say, I don't know, Ryan in goal goes to Valencia, say. I have to sign somebody from Valencia into my team, more than likely to replace Ryan, because that'll be the position I need. And at the end of the season there is plenty of ways of scoring points, but you're trying to get the lowest score possible, so you lose points by winning certain things and getting certain accomplishments. But anyway guys, so that's the whole idea behind the series. Let's get into it.
Okay, so this is how you score points. Your league position is your start number. You get a certain number of points, -3 for winning a cup, -2 for getting to a cup final, -1 for getting to a cup semi-final. And then if you win the European Cup, you get -5. If you get to the final, you get -2. If you have a player in your team become top league goal scorer, you get -5. And then for every player in your team that you get above 15 goals, above 15 assists, or your goalkeeper gets above 15 clean sheets, you get an extra -1. And this is golf rules, so you're trying to get the lowest number possible.
Okay, so we've got a first batch of transfers gone out here. We've got Lewis Dunk, who has gone to West Ham. We've got Dan Burn, who has gone to Borussia Mönchengladbach. And we've got Neil Maupay going to Burnley. So I need 3 players in from those 3 teams. Let's see who we say. The 3 players have left the club, so 3 players had to come in. And we've decided to sign Charlie Taylor from Burnley. Left back, 77 rated. Very, very good position for us because we don't have a good left back. We've got Michael Antonio coming in from West Ham, 79 rated striker, but can play both wings also, so if I need him to, he could go out wide. And then Patrick Herman, a right mid, 77 rated from Mönchengladbach. Cost me about 9 million, cost me 14 or 15 million I think, and then cost me about 12. So all in all, not bad players to sign in, all good, nice ratings for Brighton. Let's see who else goes. Okay, we've had 3 more sales, and it's Davy Proper going to Southampton, we've got Adam Lallana going to AC Milan, and we've got Leandro Trossard, our big player, going to Everton. So 3 players coming in from those 3 teams. Okay, the signings are in. We've gone cheap from Southampton with a player called Will Ferry. We've gone for Matteo Musacchio from AC Milan. Cost me about 9 million I think, so not expensive at all there, and definitely going to be in the centre-back partnership of mine. And his partner in that centre-back role will be Michael Keane, who we signed from Everton for about 17-18 million I think, so big money on him, but I think he'll do a job for us. Okay, 2 more sales here. We've got Yves Bissouma going to Leeds, and we've got Bernardo on his way to Getafe, so I need 2 players in from those clubs. Okay, we've made our 2 signings. We've got Luke Ayling coming in from Leeds, the right back. That sorts out our defence. We've got 1 for each position now. And then we've got Oscar Nowak coming in from Getafe, just a very cheap player. Not wasting much of my money. Okay, we're at the first game of the season against Arsenal. They have a very solid side, as we know. So I'm hoping that my team can maybe get something out of this. I doubt it though, because I mean, Arsenal are so much better than us. But I've made good improvements, so we'll have to see how we can do. We lose 2-1. That's not massively disappointing. I mean, it's obviously upsetting that we lost, but it's kind of expected, so oh well. Okay, we've got 3 more sales. We've got Solly March going to Leverkusen, we've got Joel Veltman going to Roma, and we've got Adam Webster going to Wolfsburg. Okay, we've got 3 signings in. We've made 2 massive signings. First off, we've got Joshua Guilavogui from Wolfsburg coming in to fill in one of our centre mid roles. Then we've got Edin Dzeko coming in from Roma to be our star striker, pushing Antonio out to that left wing I think to play in the more central role. And then Lucas Hradecki I think that's how you say his name, coming in from Bayer Leverkusen to fill in the role that's probably going to be left by Matthew Ryan, pretty soon. So 2 more players leaving the club are Jose Izquierdo going to Levante, and as I said, Matthew Ryan going to AFC Bournemouth. So good job we brought in Hradecki. So we've made our 2 signings. We've signed Mario Soberon for very cheap from Levante, and we've gone for Jefferson Lerma from Bournemouth to secure that midfield. And we're into the second game of the season, hopefully a winnable one in my opinion. Fulham, not the best team in the world. They've made a couple of signings in there I see, but I think we should have too much quality for them. Let's have a little look. We do. We win that game 2-1 with Edin Dzeko getting a goal there, as you see at the bottom, so that's a great start for him. And let's see if we can carry that on into the next game. So 3rd game of the season we're on to, and it's Crystal Palace. Big game really. This is the sort of team that's going to be close to us in the table. Let's see if we can get a win against these. And we do. We get the victory. Who scores the goal? It's Michael Keaton getting the goal for us. That's brilliant. Let's see if we can carry that on into the next game. Okay, we're into our first cup game in the EFL Cup, and typical, the first cup game we have is against a Premier League side like Leeds. This could be a very difficult one. This could knock us out of the cup already. Let's hope it doesn't, and let's see how we go. We do pick up the victory. Antonio getting the goal there for us. Not much happening in that game by the looks of it, but still, this is a very good start for Brighton. The 3rd episode in a row where we've had a great start. Okay, so almost on deadline day now, and we've got 2 more sales. Alif Reza Jahanbakhsh. I can never pronounce his name, even if I tried a million times. So he's going to Sassuolo, and then we've got Ben White on his way to Atalanta. So time to sign some players from those teams. Okay, we've made our 2 signings. We've got Filip Juricic come in from Sassuolo, 75 rated cam. Potentially, if McAllister goes, he's going to be getting in the squad. And then we've signed Mario Pasalic, 77 rated centre mid, who can also play cam. So he's probably going to be the man to take McAllister's role, actually, to be perfectly honest with you. He's coming from Atalanta. Okay then guys, the final game until the transfer window we've got against West Brom. Got Pasalic starting as our cam there, overtaking McAllister for that role. And against West Brom we should really be winning, but every time I say that we end up losing. So let's have a little look how we do. We do get the victory this time, and Pasalic getting the goal, proving why he should be the man starting in that role, which is fantastic. I once again stupidly forgot to show you the email about Aaron Connolly going to Bournemouth, but he is there, so I'm going to be signing a Bournemouth player once again. Okay, so the player I've decided to get from Bournemouth is a very, very cheap, very, very young player. Dinesh Galela, 57 rated, not going to get in the team at all, but did not cost me any sort of money. So good signing in my opinion. Okay, so deadline day's been a busy one for us. We've got Wolves signing Alexis McAllister from us, and we've got Florin Andone going to Cagliari, so we need 2 players in from those before the deadline closes. Okay, so with the last 2 signings of the transfer window, we've gone for a very, very big name and then a very, very unknown name. So the unknown name is Corbanu from Wolves. Didn't spend much money on him at all, but the massive name, we've got Diego Godin in from Cagliari. He's going to fit in that centre-back role, getting up there in age, but as I say, this is 1 season, so it does not matter about the age of the player. He's probably going to reduce in overall towards the end of it, but he's going to be very good for us for as long as he can be. So I think that's a very, very good signing. Okay, a deadline day is about to close. And what a deadline day we had, bringing in Diego Godin. I don't see how anybody's going to have had a better deadline day than that. We're doing very well in the league, as you see there. 4 games, 3 wins. Very, very good, putting us 5th at the moment. So let's see if we can keep that going whilst we sim through the season. So as I'm watching the sim, I've noticed 2 things. One is that we're not winning many games, so I don't think we're going to be very high up the table for this one. And the second one is that the game thinks that Brighton are in the Europa League. I can guarantee you that they're not, and they will not be getting any points because of the Europa League. And even the goal scorers if they score above 15 goals, but any of them goals are in the Europa League, those goals will be taken away. So they have to score 15 goals without the Europa League goals counting. So let's go and have a look at how we're doing. So even though I thought we were doing really badly, we're still somehow sat 12th. I didn't see many wins, to be honest. I think I only saw about 3 or 4 wins. So I mean, sitting 12th is really surprising to me, but that's where I was with Aston Villa as well. So I wonder if we can take Brighton up as high as 10th as where Aston Villa may have been. There's a bit of a spoiler for you there, sorry about that one. If you haven't seen the last episode, check it out. But I mean, I don't know what happened there at all. I thought Brighton were not going to be doing very well at all, but they're currently sat 12th, so well done Brighton. Oh, we got an offer from Alzate. Okay, we've got 2 transfer offers happened. They've both gone. Steven Alzate's gone to Royal Antwerp, and Pascal Gross has gone to Crystal Palace. So 2 players to come in for the January transfer window for these teams. So I had to think about this one, and I decided that there's no point changing my team because they're winning. So there's no point changing a winning formula. So I've decided 2 backups is the players I'm going to sign. And I've signed Marcus Berg from Royal Antwerp just because I think I recognise the name. And he's 75 rated, so he's obviously very good. He's going to be a good backup striker for me. And then I've signed Jairo Riederwald from Crystal Palace just to be a backup, everything basically. Okay, then the transfer deadline day has ended, and we are currently sat 8th in the Premier League. That is ridiculous. Like, that is even more ridiculous than the previous episodes. Brighton 8th. That is just mad. Where do you think we're going to end up by the end of this sim? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think we'll still be 8th? Do you think we'll drop off? Do you think we'll even progress higher? Do you think we'll get up to those Europa League places? Let me know what you think, and also let me know who you think is going to be top goal scorer. Is it going to be Edin Dzeko, the obvious choice, or is it going to be somebody else? Let me know what you think in the comments down below as we start to sim to the end of the season. Okay, so we're heading in towards the final games of the season. We got a victory against Southampton at the start of this, which shows me we're doing pretty well still, so I reckon we could still be quite high up. Let's see how we do against the big teams. Oh my god, we've beaten Manchester United. I reckon we're going to be Europa League. Genuinely, boys, I reckon we are. What did you put in the comments down below, I wonder? Let's see where we end up. And it's a shame actually that Brighton aren't in the Europa League in real life, because on this game they got through to the semi-final. Oh my days, we've beaten Man City. We got through to the semi-finals of the Europa League, and we've beaten Man City and Manchester United with Brighton. This team is ridiculous. Somehow this team has just destroyed the Premier League. Let's have a look where we ended up. We finished 8th. We finished 8th with Brighton. That is absolutely mad. We're going to have a quick look at where we did in the other cups. Did we get anything from any of these? Oh, that's a strange final. Everton Southampton in the final of the FA Cup. Wow. Okay. Chelsea beat Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup in the Carabao Cup final rather. Nothing there. Nothing there. That's not us. But yeah, look at this Europa League. We got all the way through. Oh no, we got through to the quarterfinals. Sorry, not the semi-finals, and lost to Napoli. That is ridiculous. So 8th in the table. We didn't get anything from cups, so we're sticking on 8 at the minute. Now let's have a look at how our club stats have got on. I have a feeling we might be doing pretty well for ourselves. So 15 goals for Dzeko, but 2 of those coming in the Europa League means that he does not get above 15 goals. But 17 for Antonio, and 5 of them in Europa League means he doesn't get above 15 goals either. So we don't have anybody who scored above 15 goals. Let's have a look at the assist totals. Did anybody get above 15 assists? No, not even close. And then clean sheets. Where's our keeper? Huradeki got 18
clean sheets. That is fantastic. But 4 of them were in the Europa League. So again, that means that he does not get the plus 15 because he got 14 out of the Europa League, which is very unlucky, very unfortunate for him, but that's the way this game goes. Now it's just time to see if we got top goal scorer. If not, they're ending up on just 8 points, which is very good. We of course do not get top goal scorer, Salah with 26. But 8 points for Brighton is a very, very good score. We'll see where that puts them in the league, and I want you guys to let me know whereabouts you think they'll finish come the end of the season. Where do you think in the league, in my overall league, do you think they're finished? Do you think they'll be top half of the table? Do you think they'll be mid-table? Do you think they'll be fighting relegation? Do you think 9 and 8s are too high for this sort of league? We'll have to see come the end of the season. But for now, guys, that's the end of this 3rd episode. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe, and I will see you next time when we do this all again with Burnley. Goodbye.